Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Pup. We're here for the finals of the PCPL Little Cup Draft League. But before we get into it, I have a Discord server that I'm launching right now. If you guys just want to chat or if you guys want to do some mocks, you guys can join that. The link will be in the description. But I'm also going to run another Little Cup Plus sort of draft league. If you guys want to join that, it's going to be on Wi-Fi just like this one. But it's going to be a little bit more powerful than the Little Cup we see here. There's going to be stuff like Delibird, Smeargle, other banned Pokemon that are going to be allowed. So you should definitely join, and it's going to be a really, really fun time. But that's about it. Let's get right into the battle. All right, what is up, everyone? We are here for the finale of the PCPL Little Cup Draft League. We do see a lot of crazy stuff. Definitely figured that the Fungus was going to come in this game. The Scraggy as well is really good. I did predict that they would bring the Slowpoke Galar and that Swablu. Wasn't sure about the Sprigatito or the Litten, although they're both pretty decent into me. But I really, really like this Scarf Shelder. It goes insane versus their team, especially if we get a couple Eviolites knocked off. I also really like Moneyball here. Gimme Ghoul, I think is really solid. What's going to be the play? To start off, I think we might just go with our Timber. It's always just a really solid lead. If they lead with the Swablu, it could be a little bit annoying. But it's not the end of the world. I really don't see them leading with Fungus. I don't think they're going to lead... it could be like Sprigatito. Would make a lot of sense. I think we're just going to lead and we're going to click Knock. Right? I'm pretty sure I have Knock on this set. I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but I feel pretty confident going into it. We've been dominating all season besides that first week. So good luck, have fun to our opponent, Riddled Tart. This is going to be a good one. I'm very, very excited for it. I'm excited for the prep with the Scarf Shelder, just to make sure we don't have to get a Shell Smash off to win. I mean, obviously, we can't get a Shell Smash off in this game, but I really like it here. They have so many Pokemon that are just extremely weak to Icicle Spear. You're going to lead with Shiv. Okay, that's fine. Seeing this Pokemon is totally fine. We're going to see the Intimidate off against me. And I could potentially be Guts. They don't really know. But I think Knockoff is just extremely free. I could see a Parting Shot come into me as well. Would be totally fine. But they're just going to Flare Blitz off the bat. It's going to do a ton of damage. You're going to get some recoil. Yeah, I mean, we don't eat Flare Blitz that well. But no more Eviolite for them. That's totally fine. And I do think I want to preserve this Pokemon. The Mach Punch in the back is insanely good versus them. And I could just go out to my Shelder here, who should easily be able to eat the Flare Blitz. And I can respond by either setting up spikes or just going for the Rock Blast, which I think is really good versus them. So we're going to make the play. I like getting the Eviolite off of this Mon. It's a big threat. Not like the best lead for us, but it's still good. So yeah, they're just going to Flare Blitz. It does 6. Alright, no burn is great. So Rock Blast is basically unresisted by their team except for the Scraggy. So it's extremely free. Weird Choice Scarfed. Nice, we do land. That's awesome. Litten goes down. Good start. Not like the best start for the battle, but a good one. And they, have to know that we're Scarfed at this point. But that's fine. If they want to go out into the Scraggy, I think I can just go out into our Alolan Grimer. Should be able to eat hits pretty well, and I can click Drain Punch, get a ton of health back, and do a ton of damage to them, even if they are Eviolite. So they're not really ever able to set up on me. I also have the Mach Punch in the back. Logan, this feels like Scraggy. Yeah. Yeah, we're just always going to make the switch out here, and we can click Drain Punch. Bulk Up is a little bit more scary for me, but I do have options because it kind of gets wrecked by the Voltorb if they are. Yeah, I didn't even realize apparently this Pokemon is normally banned in Little Cup. I mean, just like the Voltorb nowadays. It wasn't banned when we started the season, but yeah, the Voltorb is now banned, as you guys can see why with how good it's been. Let's go out to Noog Jr. Shout out Playmore. And they're just going to CC. How much does that do? Wow, that's a ton of damage. Close combat. What did it bring us down to? I mean, that just looks like Jolly. We might just lose this Pokemon right now, right off the bat. Yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate. Drain Punch would easily knock them out if they don't knock me out, but they will. I could Shadow Sneak, try to get a poison on them, but I don't know how worth it is. I mean, maybe to break a Sash, kind of gauge if they're Eviolite or not. Yeah, let's sneak here. We can get that Poison Touch. And it's gonna do, like, nothing. No Poison Touch, that's okay. But Sneak, you know, did nothing. They're definitely Eviolite. And that Scraggy gets a nice free kill versus me. Volt Switch from Voltorb is not quite knocking them out, and they're +1 attack. Timber clicking Mach Punch actually definitely should knock them out, though. So we're going to go out to this Mon. It's a very, very free Mach Punch. I really want to overplay and click Drain Punch or Knock. But if I do that, I could lose on the spot. But knocking off the Eviolite on like the obvious Foongus would be amazing. How much does Foongus take to Ice Punch? Ice Punch does half, and if we knock it off, we'll be able to knock it out afterwards. I'm gonna go for it. Yes! Okay, good play, good play. This should be Foongus every time. Connor? Could be. Nice! Okay, okay. Huge. That did over 25%. Yeah, that Mon's at, what, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66-ish percent. With no Eviolite. I mean, they're not even, like, max Fizz Def. Yeah, they easily die. And they have no switch into Ice Punch, I don't think. Yeah, they don't. They literally do not have a switch into Ice Punch here. And now Voltorb is so good in this game. That is insanely good for me. Voltorb messes them up now. The whole game plan was to get rid of that Pokemon. Make sure that Voltorb could go wild. Okay, we're in a good spot. I am still worried about Scraggy. If they're like max attack, close combat, I'm curious if it would knock out Shelder from here. Could do 16, 15 or 16. Okay, yeah, they would knock out Shelder, but now they brought out Sprigatito in front of my Timber. This is screaming to me like Play Rough. Play Rough, if they're max attack, Adamant does 14 or 16. They definitely would knock me out. Is this Pokemon worth keeping around? Yes, solely based on having Mach Punch, I think. But it's so hard to make a switch here. I don't think they could ever go for a grass move though, so I'm gonna go out to Shelder. I think we should be able to eat up like a Play Rough from this Pokemon, and we can get a very, very nice Icicle Spear off. Yeah, they do Play Rough. Unfortunate miss. Oh wait, no, that's not a miss. That's just the Protean. Okay, not unfortunate miss. Unfortunate attack drop though. That's tough. And we could see a Sucker Punch come out from here. If they are Sucker Punch, it's not the end of the world. They're still a Fairy type. I think we're just gonna go for the Icicle Spear because we are Scarfed, as they are gonna throw off Sucker. Okay. Yeah, Ice Shard would have been really good there, but it's okay. Okay, we know they're not Banded or anything. What other Dark-type moves does Sprigatito get? I feel like I used it in the past and it gets nothing besides Sucker. Is that dumb of me? Let me try to do the Calx really quick. Or not really the Calx. I don't think this Pokemon has Knock. Yeah, it just has Sucker Punch or Bite. I think we can trap this guy. I think we're gonna go for the Gothita here. This Pokemon could be Shed Shell. Or they could be U-turn. But we're going to T-Wave, whatever wants to come out. Yeah, U-turn on the Scraggy would be great. Show me the Scraggy. Show it to me. Yeah, I haven't played my best in this one, but I'm still feeling okay. Show me Scraggy, and then we get a free Drain Punch with Timber. Logan, please hit. We know they're Moxie. They're not Shed Skin. Let's go. Huge. That is so huge. Wow, okay. Scraggy. I mean, if they're max speed Jolly, we know they're Eviolite, and they're paralyzed. Yeah, Timber outspeeds them and destroys them with Drain Punch. Yeah, if they've taken any chip, it probably, yeah, it definitely will just die. So do we keep this Pokemon alive or no? It's kind of good. It should be able to eat up a hit from like basically anything. But I think we might just have to sack it. I'm gonna click Taunt so they can't like Dragon Dance or anything. I'll just let them knock me out. They get fully paralyzed. I guess we should have switched there, but that's okay. We're just gonna go for Dark Pulse. It's not very effective, but it's just a little bit more chip to potentially bring it into that Drain Punch range. Just because I might need that one extra damage. Also, I could have got the Paraflinch, obviously. They get that Moxie boost, but yeah, we just go out to Bonk here. I could click Ice Punch on the Swablu coming in, but that's way too risky for me. They're up a Pokemon at this point, but we still have like our 3 most powerful offensive Pokemon versus them, and their Scraggy is basically very, very crippled. Their Foongus is gone, which means that we destroy them with just Volt Switch spam. Which I could have gone for here, but it doesn't quite knock you out, even with that little bit of chip. It's going to be an interesting endgame with the Slowpoke in the back, because I can't trap it anymore, so I can keep getting that Regenerator off. But it's not a Poison type, it's just plain Psychic, so we can, you know, Giga Drain for free on it with our Voltorb. And we're going to get a lot of health back no matter if they swap out to Swablu here, which I think should be the play. But I mean, seeing as I Ice Punched earlier, I mean, who knows? Frank, is that Slowpoke? No, it is the Swablu, okay. They're Cloud9, interesting. I mean, I guess it makes a lot of sense. Wow, that is super not Eviolite. We're back up to 16 HP. That Drain Punch did a ton. Did like 35%. Okay, we are at 16 Swablu. Brave Bird at this point does knock me out. Ice Punch easily knocks them out. If they have no speed investment, we're speed tied with them. Do I need this Pokemon in this game to win? I am afraid that I do. I do think I need this Pokemon. I'm going to go out to Gimmighoul here. We are Focus Sashed, so we always live a hit. This Pokemon, I mean, Brave Bird destroys my team, I think. So they're just going to Roost. Okay, that's fine. I mean, they're super not Eviolite. Are they? Actually, no. They are Eviolite for sure. Dang, they're Eviolite and they're bulky. But in with Gimmighoul, I mean, Power Gem does a ton. If we get to +2, it probably just knocks them out with another one. So I'm going to plot here. As they withdraw, that's great. It's going to be the Scrafty, or the Scraggy. Eviolite, Terra Blast does so much to them at this point. And they could get fully paralyzed. We're just going to do a ton of damage here. Okay, please. They don't get fully paralyzed. We live with the sash, but we can get revenged by Sucker Punch by Sprigatito. Alright, we click Terra Blast here. We're going to knock out the Scraggy. Man, this is coming down to the wire. If they Sucker Punch me, they turn into a Dark type with Sprigatito. Play Rough versus my Timber. There's one roll that kills it if they're Jolly, which they should be. I think the best play for me is to honestly switch. And then I Volt out. Yeah, I have to. If they U-turn, I could potentially get Static, which might just win the game. Petal Blizzard. They really just went for that. I know they're not Scarfed or anything. Wow. Okay, we Volt here. They're going to stay in. No Sucker Punch. We do nothing. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot now. I really want to go out to Bonk. I should live a hit, but I don't live two. I'm going to sack the... I'm going to sack this guy. As they U-turn. Okay. This is okay. We're going to get initiative on whatever comes out. Yeah, it might be Jover at this point. It could be. They have prepped very, very well. Prepared really well for the Timber plus Grimer knockoff spam. So they're going to go out to this Pokemon. Alright, I think we go here. Into the Voltorb. And we can spam Giga Drain. This thing is going to be very tanky, though. We get a good chunk of damage. About a quarter. We're healing up 4. And their Flamethrower. It's going to do a good chunk. Okay, we live another one, though. With this Giga Drain. And it's coming down to the wire. Wow. Timber is going to have to really clutch up here. As their CM. Are they Calm Mind Slack off? If so, I cannot let them get that off. So I have to go for Taunt here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Great. That's a great play for me. We're just going to Giga again. Bring it potentially into a Drain Punch range. Flamethrower, we should live this actually. Yeah, we do. Do we Giga or do we Volt Switch? It's so hard to know. I mean, Giga Drain's just stronger. Yeah, we don't get crit or any good, like, max high rolls. Yeah. I don't think we've got it here. I don't think so. I think our winning streak is going to come to an end in the finals. They shake off the taunt. Gonna go into Bonk here. They're on 5%. I have to be able to knock them out. Slowpoke Galar from Timber, even if they're Eviolite. If they're max Fizdef, we do 5%. We're doing, you know, at least that 2 damage. We're going to get some HP back. But we might just die to Sprigatito. Since they're Protean. I think we might. We might have to hope for the miss. Play rough should knock me out. They go out to Frank. That's a misplay, I think. I'm gonna Drain Punch. We should speed tie this thing potentially. We do outspeed this turn. All right. They're gonna Brave Bird, get a lot of damage back on themselves. We do live, and they might die to this Drain Punch here. Then it's down to maybe, oh, it is the speed tie, the dirty speed tie, and we lose. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself, man. I really wanted this one. No title for me here. Great game to my opponent, though. Really came down to the wire. They had great prep, a lot of stuff that I just wasn't really expecting. Maybe I should have brought the, like, just an Eviolite Shell Smash variant on Shelder, because that thing would have destroyed them after I got rid of Lyn early. But yeah, great game. Sad that it has to end this way. But yeah, it is what it is. If you guys did enjoy the whole season, enjoy all the Little Cup, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh man, a really, really tough one. But congratulations, Riddled Tart. Great game. That's about it. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.